Here's a look at the top 5 Orlando Magic storylines through 60 games. Ultra efficient Desmond Bane. Since January 1st, there's only one player averaging 20 plus points on 50 plus % overall shooting from the field and 40 plus % from three-point range, and it's Desmond Bane, who over these last 26 games is averaging 22 points on 54.5% overall shooting and 45% three-point shooting. He's also shooting 89.5% from the free throw line during this time frame. Right now, there are few, if any, more efficient three-level scorers than Bane, who's been scorching hot regardless of the type of looks he gets. In this span, he's shooting 50% on relocation and on the move threes, 47% on stationary threes, and 40% on off the dribble threes, and his touch on drives all year has been terrific. The Magic are a complex shooting team. Last year, it was fair to say that perimeter shooting was a clear weakness for the Magic. This year, it's way more complicated to assess. What we know, though, is that Orlando struggles when the ball does not move. They just simply aren't a good isolation shooting team, which is why in the half-court things sometimes look clunky. They've made just 26% of their isolation threes and only 37% of their ISO shots in general, which are bottom 5 marks. But when they generate quality three-point looks off kickouts, it's a totally different story. In fact, since February 1st, the Magic are shooting 40.3% from beyond the arc off sprayouts, which ranks 6th best in this span. The Paolo coverage effect. Few players in the league command more attention than Paolo Banchero, who experiences extra defenders swarming him quite a bit. When he makes quick decisions in those situations, the Magic often create outstanding looks. Off Paolo sprayouts, the Magic are shooting 43.2% from three-point range. Among the 46 players who have dished out at least 125 kickout passes for threes this season, that's the 4th best mark. Only Jalen Johnson, Julius Randle, and De'Aaron Fox rank higher. Getting to the free throw line also continues to be another major strength for Paolo. His floor shooting, particularly from mid-range and beyond, and how well he takes care of the ball, are typically big factors for the Magic. In wins, for example, he's shooting 65.8% from within 5 feet, 40.4% from 10 to 14 feet out, and 45.8% from 20 to 24 feet out, while in losses, those marks are at 59.8%, 28.6%, and 40.6%. In wins, he's averaging 2.6 turnovers, and in losses, he's averaging 3.2. Defensive numbers are favorable. Earlier this season, there was some ambiguity about the Magic's defense. Was that no longer their identity, some pondered. Lately, though, that hasn't been in question. Since February 1st, opponents are shooting a league-worst 29.9% from three-point range. Opponents are also taking the second fewest threes against them in this span. Opponents are also averaging the 7th fewest shots against them within 5 feet of the basket, which then obviously means opponents are being forced to take way more mid-range shots against them. The one issue that remains is that the Magic do foul their opponents quite a bit. Striking the right balance between being physical and aggressive without fouling too much will be key going forward. What are the Magic when healthy? Until the core is back together, it's impossible to know what this team is capable of. Franz Wagner continues getting treatment on his left ankle that he originally injured on December 7th. Jalen Suggs has been in and out throughout the year. Recently, Anthony Black has missed a couple games. There was a 10-game stretch earlier this season in which Paolo was out with a groin strain. Since the start of last season, the trio of Paolo, Franz, and Suggs have played in just 19 of the Magic's 142 regular season games. That's only 13.4% of the time. The good news is that unlike last year, we could see a loaded Magic roster down the stretch of the season and into the playoffs. So that'll wrap up this video. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe.